But not for the sake of violence, but to bring something good out of the war, the fighting that had taken place in 1944. Today we have students coming from different tribes of Nagaland. Tribes, you may well understand, it's like the Scots and the English, or the Brits. We are just one, but we do have internal differences among us. But this kind of programs bring us as a family together. It was in 2004, I remember. I was the principal of a mission school then, and Charles, who is the president of Kohima Education Society, informed me that some war veterans are interested in having an association with us. And so I agreed to that, took the responsibility. And it was Gordon Graham's daughter, Sylvia, and Rodney, who came over to Kohima. And we did not know what to do with the vision that Gordon Graham had for Nagaland, for Nagas, and the war veterans and their descendants, and the British in general. We imagined building a museum, a big museum, but then that will be lifeless. It will be just memories of the violence that took place in the past. So, after spending 2 or 3 days together thinking about what to do with the vision, we decided that it should be involving people who are alive. And the legacy should continue with the children of the Nagas and the children of the British. And so KET was formed, and following that, Kohima Educational Society, the sister organization, was also set up. And we started giving scholarship from 3 to 5 to 41, and today we have 2,604 scholars who are receiving scholarship for the past several years. And today we have already awarded scholarships to the tune of 1,600 scholarships. 2,604 scholars and 1,600 scholarships. And today we are very delighted to have you all here. I welcome you all in the name of Kohima Educational Society to this great function, and I'm sure the students who are here today will have a memorable time with our visitors today.
The whole of the education system is waiting for you to take advantage of it. Some of you are already near the end of your educational life in school and will go on to greater and better things, and others are just starting. So it is really very good to see you all here. With me in my group from the UK and America, I have one American citizen here, but with me in the group now I have many of the group are coming here to commemorate the soldiers who fought in the war against the Japanese, and they're buried here in Kohima. We've already been to the cemetery and we have located where the graves are, and after this ceremony and after lunch we're going back to the war cemetery to place memorials on the graves of the family members that I've got here. I have 2 fathers that are buried there, and an uncle and a grandfather, so they're all buried there, so we're going to commemorate them. In the words of the Kohima Memorial, when you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today. And our today is you sitting there, receiving the educational grants and awards from a grateful British nation, from the grateful veterans of the war against the Japanese, and it's a debt that can never be repaid, but in some small measure we are repaying it to you today for the sacrifices that your great-grandparents made in support of the British in World War II. So for that, on their behalf, I thank you very much for being here. I'm in danger now of just rambling on, so I'm going to close that now, and I know you all want to get on and get about, so that'll conclude my little talk now. So thank you very much for inviting me, thank you very much for allowing me to speak to you, and good luck with your education. Thank you.
Thank you so much, KET, for sponsoring me and many other students and giving us the opportunity to use this money for our studies and also helping us in many other ways. My name is Levin Nakera, and I was sponsored in the year 2018 when I was studying in Courageous School. Now I have passed out my class 10 and I'm studying in Razukre Higher Secondary School, Kohima, and I'm taking up science stream. I aspire to be a doctor, and the money that Mr. Julian Trott has sponsored and contributed to me. I've been saving it up so that maybe in the future I'll be able to use this money to fund myself in any and every little way possible. I thank everyone. I thank everyone for sponsoring us once again, and I don't think that this selfless deed of yours will go unseen in the eyes of the Lord, and I only pray that God will bless every one of you guys. Thank you so much.